Hello student, this is lecture 15. Today we will discuss the application of data analysis in a solar energy system. In last 14 lectures we already discussed the basic concept of data analysis. So now we identify the different application of data analysis in an industrial sector. So the first one lecture, application of data analysis in solar energy system. So first, what is solar energy system? Solar power is the conversion of energy from sunlight into electricity. It is renewable power source, or it is also called as a non-conventional energy source. So solar power is the conversion of energy from sunlight into electricity, either directly using photovoltaic, indirectly using concentrated solar power, or a combination of both. So concentrated solar power system use lenses or mirrors and solar tracking system to focus a large area of sunlight into a small beam. So in a recent scenario, solar power system is a most prominent source of electricity or energy, or one of the prominent source of renewable energy system. So now we identify the application of data analysis in a solar energy system. Then what is data analysis? Data analysis is defined as a process of cleaning, transforming and modeling data to discover useful information for business decision making. So with the help of data analysis, we identify the basic decision making in the field of solar energy system. The purpose of data analysis is to extract useful information from data and taking the decision based upon the data analysis. Now, the application of data analysis in a solar energy system. So in the decision making process, in a recent scenario, data analysis plays a vital role, or play just like a bridge when we identify suitable outcomes from the solar energy system based on the numerous data, based on the qualitative and quantitative data. So with the help of data analysis, we try to identify load demand, suitable location, pre-feasibility, modeling and controlling parameter of solar energy system. So first one, according to the data analysis, we identify some qualitative factor. We already discussed in a lecture 2 or 3 what are the significance of qualitative factors. So now we identify different qualitative factor of solar energy system. So in this case, the terminology qualitative factor is related to the data analysis. We already identify location assessment, modeling, control system, reliability is a normal factor of solar energy system. But when we identify solar energy system through the data analysis, so each type of factor is called as a qualitative factors. So in a current slide now, factors of solar energy system is called as a qualitative factor. So we can say the qualitative factor of solar energy system is just like a pre-feasibility assessment, optimum design, control system and reliability assessment. So through the qualitative factor, we identify the quantitative factor. For the example, pre-feasibility assessment is just like a location assessment of solar energy system. So in the location assessment of solar energy system, we identify the value of solar radiation or wind velocity. So in that case, solar radiation and wind velocity is just like a qualitative factor, and value of solar radiation and wind velocity is called as a quantitative factor. So just as a qualitative and quantitative factor, or the application of data analysis in the field of solar energy system. So now we can say the qualitative factor of solar energy system is called as a pre-feasibility assessment, optimum design, control system and reliability assessment. Now the pre-feasibility assessment. So the major qualitative factor is pre-feasibility assessment, then number of factor for the data analysis in the field of solar energy system. So the first one is location assessment, then load demand, then longitude, latitude, temperature, amount of solar radiation and wind velocity. So again, these all factor is related to the qualitative factor, just like an amount of solar radiation, wind velocity, load demand, longitude, latitude and temperature. So now it convert into a quantitative factor. For the example, in a particular location, the load demand is 35 megawatt. So in that case, the terminology load demand is called as a qualitative factor and 35 megawatt is called as a quantitative factor of pre-feasibility assessment of solar energy system. Another example, the temperature of a particular city is 35 degrees centigrade. So in that case, temperature is a qualitative factor and 35 degrees centigrade is the quantitative factor. Now, the design of solar energy systems, in that case, the major qualitative factor is called as a design of solar system. Then the minor qualitative factor is the capacity of solar system, capacity of battery system, capacity of generator, capacity of inverter, area requirement and plant layout. So in this case, another example of quantitative factor, if we are consider the capacity of solar system is 100 megawatt. So in that case, qualitative factor is capacity of solar system and quantitative factor is the 100 megawatt. So similar way, we also identify the quantitative nature of battery system, generator, inverter. For the example, the efficiency of inverter is 97%. So in that case, the quantitative factor of inverter is 97% and qualitative factor of that inverter is efficiency of inverter. So in that case, the design of solar system is classified in the terminology of qualitative factor as well as quantitative factor. Now, control system of solar system is another qualitative factor of solar energy system for the assessment of application of data analysis in the field of solar energy system. So maybe the possibility of open loop control system, closed loop control system and mixed assessment of solar energy system. Now, reliability of solar energy system, another one is the qualitative factor, in which the other qualitative factor is failure rate, maintainability and availability of solar energy system. Now, the data measurement of solar system. If we assess the qualitative analysis of solar system, that's mean the assessment of solar system in the terms of intuition plus analysis. It is also called as a non-metric data of solar system, which is also called as a nominal data and ordinal data. So now we classify the data measurement of solar system in the terms of qualitative assessment and quantitative assessment. So the quantitative assessment of solar system is just like a formulas and algorithm. If we want to identify the temperature range of any particular city, if we want to identify the equation is related to the solar hour, according to related to the global solar radiation, diffusion solar radiation, so that formula is come under the category of quantitative analysis of solar energy system, which is also called as a interval and ratio. So in a bigger manner, we identify the data measurement of solar system as a qualitative assessment, which is called as an intuition and analysis of solar system, and quantitative data, which is called as a formulas or mathematical modeling and algorithm which will apply on the solar energy system. So this is the data measurement of solar energy system. Now, the data measurement in solar energy system is categorized into a four form. First one as a nominal, second one is the ordinal, and third one is related to the interval, and the last one is related to the ratio data. So from the first or second slide, we assess the qualitative factor in the terms of pre-feasibility analysis, modeling, control, and reliability of solar energy system. So now we classify the data, the nominal data. It can be used only to classify and categorize. For the example, if we have a numerous number of data is related to the solar energy system, so we classify the data related to the pre-feasibility, related to the modeling of solar energy system, and related to the control system of the solar energy system. So when we classify data at a primary level, so that data is called as a nominal data in the terms of pre-feasibility, modeling, and control system data. Then the next one, data measurement, is related to the ordinal data. It can be used to rank or order the solar energy data. For the example, we have the location of or power plant of solar energy system, maybe 100 megawatt, 35 megawatt, or 25 megawatt. So we categorize or rank or order the solar energy system in the descending order: 100 megawatt plant, 35 megawatt plant, and 25 megawatt plant. So this system is called as a ordinal data of solar energy system. So the first one as a nominal, where only we classify the data in the terms of pre-feasibility assessment, in the terms of modeling of data, or in the terms of control system data. Then we create rank or order according to the capacity of plant, according to the month-wise solar radiation, or according to the capacity of solar panel. We create, rank or order the solar energy data. Then another part of data measurement is called as the interval data, in which we identify day, month, and year-wise solar energy data. So distance between the consecutive numbers have meaning, and the data are always numerical. For the example, we identify the solar radiation in a particular location day-wise, month-wise, and year-wise. So this type of data measurement is called as a interval data. Or the last one data measurement is related to the ratio data, absolute zero, and the ratio of two number is meaningful. For the example, efficiency of solar power plant, efficiency of inverter, efficiency of the number of converter, efficiency of the photovoltaic system is come under the category of ratio type data. So for the example, if we have a data of 100 megawatt solar power plant, so when we identify location assessment, mathematical modeling of solar panel, control system of solar panel, so data is distributed or categorized or classified, so called as a nominal data. Then according to the rank or order in the terms of gigawatt capacity, megawatt capacity, and kilowatt capacity is called as a ordinal data. Then day, month, year by solar radiation data or load demand data is come under the category of interval data. And efficiency of solar power plant or efficiency of the inverter or converter is related to the ratio data. So this is the general introduction, the application of data analysis in the field of solar energy system. In the next lecture, we identify the number of parameters, maybe mean, mode, and median, related to the pre-feasibility assessment of solar energy system. So thanks a lot.